My name's Sahar. I am a fashion buyer for icoud Group. I work specifically for the Evans brand and I buy knitwear. I've been here for 6 years and I've been in buying for 9 years in total. Being a buyer is somebody who has a certain level of commerciality as well as creativity. You've got to have a real balance. You can't be excessive in one or the other. And really it's about achieving your profit margin and delivering the product that your customer is going to buy. And the really rewarding thing is when you walk down the street and you see customers wearing what you've bought in everyday life. You know, they're shopping with their kids in Tesco's or, you know, in a bar having a drink, and it's the clothes you've bought and they're just living every day in the clothes that you've chosen for them. Is really rewarding. I kind of always knew I wanted to have a job where I travelled around the world. As a little kid, I used to play imaginary games where I would sit on a plane and babble some language, foreign language that I would make up, and speak to the air hostess pretending I'm on a business trip. And as I sort of grew up, probably when I was about 16, I was watching some catwalk trends on TV, and I was really interested to know who the people were in the front rows. Nowadays it's more celebrities, but kind of a decade ago or so it was more about fashion buyers being in the front rows. And I remember asking a careers advisor who that person was, and they directed me towards that career and said that this person travels around the world and buys clothes, and it was, as a girl, it was just the most fascinating thing ever. My parents did try to encourage me to go down a more sort of academic route for a stable career path, like law. So I kind of geared my A-levels towards a law degree, and just before the degree started I decided that I really should go with my heart, and I really didn't want to do law. So I decided to have a chat with my parents and explain to them how I felt and that I would be unhappy if I pursued what they wanted. And so we compromised on a degree in business computing, which actually turned out to be so vital in my career because so much of my job is in fact about the business and commercial side of fashion. So it's kind of grounded me and given me quite a good balance. But it did worry me throughout the degree whether or not I would have the sort of equal opportunities as the people that would graduate from a fashion school. So I basically decided to do 2 evening courses at London College of Fashion in the final years, just to make sure that I learnt the jargon in interviews. And I approached a very small agency, and she was very inspirational, and she could see how enthusiastic and how passionate I was, and how, you know, I was working in Miss Selfridge at the weekends, I was doing these evening courses, and I was doing my degree, and she really could see how desperately I wanted to be in this career path. And she sent me for a job at River Island, and I got the job on my first interview, which was fantastic. My parents are really proud. They absolutely couldn't imagine me doing anything else, especially my father. He's very proud every time I travel and I come back, and they want to hear the stories, they want to hear about what I experience over there. So they really are very, very proud, and I don't think for a second they even think that I should have been anything else. I would say at the moment this is my dream job. This is what I've always wanted to do. Probably leading into the future, at one point I would like to have my own brand. You know, and I aspire to do that.